Hi, it's Candy of Candy Photography here, and I'm going to talk to you what happens when a freelancer gets sick. Okay, disclaimer, I'm not talking about the really serious sickness, okay? I'm not talking about the big C word, I'm talking about the more, I don't want to say trivial because some people flu is really debilitating, I don't know. I'm talking just the sniffles, sickness, all that kind of stuff. I see it a lot on the Facebook groups I'm part of, where people are talking about what do I do, I've got tummy ache, blah, blah, blah. So if you're sick, the first thing you need to do is make sure you're not doing any shoots. And I hate to say that because people are like, oh no, I've got them booked in. The problem you have is I have seen it from a fellow photographer that I know who had flu or the start of flu. Did a family shoot, they all came down with it, and the client was really angry and said, look, we all knew you were sick, and yet when you showed up you said you were fit to do the shoot. You know, you don't want to put your client's health at risk, and nothing is worth that. So you cancel it or you rearrange. I mean, obviously the idea is to rearrange, maybe get someone to cover if you can. But the other thing is have a contingency plan, because you need to rest. That's the ultimate thing. You need to rest and recover. And that can mean you need to make use of those amazing free tools that you get. Like on Facebook, where you can have autoresponders to any messages you get. You can actually announce, look, guys, I'm really sick. I'll get back to any message soon. You can just put it on your mail, and every now and then just check in if you need to. And the idea is that you don't take sickness lightly, and you actually are proactive with it. So you're not, you know, you're meant to rest. So you want to have as much downtime as possible. That does not mean fretting about stuff. That might mean that you have to pay someone to do some basic editing. But you know what? That staying up all night and not recovering will mean that you're having more time off because you're having to slow your recovery down. Because it's been a long time since I've been sick. I only get the flu vaccination here in the UK. I know people that don't like vaccinations, and we're not going to get into a debate about that. I have it every year. This is the 1 year I haven't had it. I was meant to have it today, but obviously I'm sick with flu, so I couldn't get it. And I've got flu. And I mean, obviously there's more involved than just that. But yeah, so I haven't had flu in years. And this flu was horrific. By day 2, I could barely move. So yeah. It wasn't great. And now I've got like red nose, and I mean, I've put some makeup on so I don't look good, but actually I am this pale because I'm this ill. I mean, I'm pale anyway, but this looks like Casper. I mean, Casper looks like he's got a tan when he stood next to me. I'm that pale today. Rest is the most important thing when it comes to it. And when you are a freelancer, make use of those things like the autoresponders. Make use of perhaps having somebody who could jump in onto your email and check it. But if you are sick and you really need to work, don't tax yourself. It's so obvious, don't tax yourself, because you need to recover. So there are easy stuff you can do for your business while you're sleeping this off and while you're relaxing. One of them, really easily, is just to every now and then just go on Instagram and like a few things, write a few comments and sleep. Respond to people on your Instagram maybe while you're sat there having your Lemsip or whatever it is you take to recover with, and then go back to sleep. Or, you know, read that book to help you that you've been putting off, and use this downtime to actually spur you on. So when you do come back, you feel better. Don't put your clients at risk. I mean, even if you've just got a common cold, if it's quite nasty that you feel like, I really don't feel well, then you obviously don't want to pass that on to your clients. If you don't feel well, you don't want your clients to feel the same, and they will remember you gave them that. Now, you can get sick in a very busy period, and then there are ways in which you get around it. You can pay to outsource your work. You can just inform clients there's going to be a bit of a delay. It's the woes of self-employment, or you could persevere. Now, personally, my health comes first. As much as I love the images, busting a ball to get some of the images done is great, but then what happens when I'm sick for longer because I did that? So what I do is I have it in my business plan that I do have people that I could outsource to. I have people that I could rely on to do my editing, or the basic editing at least. Or I just notify my clients. I have not been sick enough to actually say, listen, I can't give you your images. I've never been that sick. But particularly those who maybe have a more serious one, it's not fun. And I don't want to trivialise that. So this is going to keep quite lighthearted on the sickness side, because there's a difference between sickness and being severely sick, as you can imagine. And I'm going to keep it quite lighthearted. But there are ways and means, and maybe have a friend who can step in. And I also think notifying your clients as soon as you feel unable to work is always a good thing. And rest is the most important thing. Rest, and rest. Anyway, I'm going to go because guess what? I need to go to sleep, and I don't feel great, and I'm going to edit this another time when I feel a little better. So hopefully I'll be for soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that button, and any tips you have on what you do when you're sick to help you recover or work your business. Does anyone notice if the bell works?